Good afternoon, cricket fans, and welcome to the Union Square House presents ICC Academy Ramadan T20 2026. It's semi-finals day. GHK Properties taking on Z Sports. Let's find out what took place at the toss. Toss time for the first semi-final of the Union Square House presents ICC Academy Ramadan T20 2026 powered by 7 Districts Cricket Academy. I have the star cast alongside me here in the middle of the ICC Academy ovals. Leading team Z Sports, of course, we have Shahrukh Amin. Leading team GHK Properties, we have Mr. Humaj Gondal and our esteemed match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. It's going to be Z Sports to flip the coin. Go ahead, Shahrukh. Tails is the call. Tails it is. Humaj sir, congrats, won the toss. What are you thinking?
We want to bowl first.
Bowling first on this track, what do you think is a decent score for the second innings?
Yeah, because both teams are very balanced and because it's a semi-final, a knockout game. So we are thinking less than 150 is a good runs to chase on that wicket.
Coming back to the ICC Academy after a long time, we've had, lightning and thunderstorms. Yeah. Overall, what is the team environment like?
Yeah, team environment is very good. Morale is very high because in last week we played 2 games and win against the good sides of UAE. So hopefully we are a very good combination of bowling, batting and all-rounder. So we try to give our 100% and win the match.
All the best for the game.
Thank you very much.
Shahrukh unfortunately lost the coin flip. If you had won it, what were you planning?
Look to have a ball first as well.
So batting first, what do you think is a safe score in the first innings?
I mean, I won't count any score as safe in today's cricket, but with our team, we'd be confident if anything above 180.
Similar question to you, coming back to the ICC Academy after a couple of weeks because of the weather conditions. What is the team morale like?
Team morale is high. All are playing the D50, so we're in good touch. So we're just ready to play the final and hopefully lift our second ICC Cup of the Ramadan season.
We wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
Right, then news from the centre. It is GHK Properties who have won the toss and elected to have a bowl. Right, then there you have it. GHK Properties winning the coin flip in the all-important first semi-final, and they have elected to bowl first, and those are the magnificent trophies that we are competing for here at the wonderful ICC Academy Ramadan T20. We've had a spate of thunderstorms and brisk showers over the last 7 to 10 days in the UAE, but finally we're all set to go and conclude this wonderful tournament. So we have the 2 openers, Shahrukh Amin and Ronak Panoli, as per usual, opening for Z Sports. And it will be Hafiz Almas Ayub taking the new ball from the academy end. 2 powerhouse sides taking on each other in this first semi-final. Promises to be a really exciting affair. Fresh track, attacking batters up top for Z Sports. Ringfield on the offside. There is a deep third in position as per usual. And the orthodox deep square leg as well. So Hafiz Almas Ayub, quality bowling all-rounder, can get that ball to swing. There does seem to be a bit of live grass on the surface, so let's see if he can get some movement off the deck as well. Slip in place is the captain of GHK Properties, Mr. Humaj Gondal. And here we go, first ball. Gentle outswinger, pushed out towards a backward point. Plenty of excitement. We've had to wait a very long time, to say the least, to conclude this fantastic tournament. The UAE was absolutely drowned for the last 7 to 10 days during the Eid period. But finally, conditions and the skies have cleared up. Beautiful, bright, early afternoon. And it's not too hot, maybe about late 20s or early 30s degrees Celsius, so very pleasant. Bit of a breeze blowing across the ground as well. Oh, there's a big edge, and it will fly to third. A streaky way for Ronak Panoli to get off the mark. No chance for the deep third. Not a lot of feet movement on that occasion. Let's take a look here. I was looking to swing towards mid-wicket. It just curved away late. Unlucky 4 runs conceded by GHK. He is that kind of player. He will take a chance or two, and if they come off, he will win you the game single-handedly. Pure match winner is Ronak Panoli. Trying to go wider on the crease on that occasion. Will drift down leg for the wide. And of course, it's a double header here at the ICC Academy today. Second semi-final will also take place. In that match, we have 7 districts taking on CSS. So that should be a very closely fought affair as well. 4 extremely capable sides making it to the knockout stage of the Ramadan T20. Nicely whipped away by Ronak. Will land in front of the square leg, so they'll push for 2. And that's good running. It is a bigger boundary towards the ICC Academy car park. And these two have been opening together for many, many seasons now. They have a good understanding, a good chemistry. Left hand, right hand combo. Ronak is the real go-getter in the power play. Shahrukh, perhaps a bit more sedate, an accumulator. But he does have that pickup shot towards that mid-wicket square leg region. If he can get that going, they'll be off to a fiery start in the power play for sure. Nicely jabbed down to point for a single. So Ronak Panoli not only looking for this boundaries, but will pick up that odd single. That's a good sign. Shahrukh Amin did say he wanted to bowl first as well, but now they'll have to make do. Maybe a score of 170, 180, there or thereabouts. Could be a tough chase for GHK. So much quality in their batting lineup as well. The likes of the captain himself, Mr. Humaj Gondal, Rohan Mustafa, Ali Abid, Yasir Kaleem, Nasir Faraz. A galaxy of stars in both teams. Testing the middle of the pitch here for some extra bounce, but not quite coming on to the bat here. Sluggish wicket so far. GHK properties have been outstanding this season. In all the various competitions, they've been dominant. And they will be expected, I dare say, this afternoon to go to the finale. That will be played on Friday. In the end, it's a decent over from Almas. 8 for no loss. So it's going to be the left arm spin of Haider Ali, sharing the new ball with Hafiz Almas coming in from the school end. Canny customer, very experienced, takes the new ball for the UAE national team as well, especially in the T20I formats. And just a correction, the final of the ICC Academy Ramadan T20 will be on Saturday rather than Friday. So just want to correct everybody who's tuning in. Will certainly be chomping at the bit to see who goes all the way in this edition of the ICCA Academy Ramadan T20. So Shahrukh Amin yet to get off the mark. Might be eyeing that square leg mid-wicket region. Solid in defense so far, Haider Ali. His main strength is he knows how to read the batter's intentions very well. Changes his speed, changes his length. And very rarely does he give you a loose delivery. So far, GHK have been spot on with the ball. A lot of responsibility on this opening pair. One of them needs to get settled in. Look to play for the long haul. Get a meaty, sizable score. Will eventually get off the mark, Shahrukh Amin. But it's been tidy stuff from GHK so far. So many bowling options in their side. Umair Ali Khan, Shahbaz Ali, Rohan Mustafa, just to name a few. They have the left-arm seamer Saqib Manshad as well in the side. He could be a very good new ball option as well. So far content to nudge the ball around. Not a bad idea, maybe just to have a conservative power play, 35-40 runs, but keeping your wickets in hand. That could well be the approach Z Sports are thinking about. Excellent over from Haider. Only 3 off it, 11 for no loss. So Hafiz Almas to continue from the ICC Academy end. Nicely cut away, cover point, got a hand on it. He has on occasion gone wider of the crease, looking for that in-dipper. But there's no swing on offer as far as I can see, especially into the right-hander. Seems to be going gun barrel straight. Of course, the clouds have really cleared. It's clear blue skies now. Not much humidity around either. Oh, leading edge will balloon over cover once again. Ronak Panoli trying to create a shot that wasn't really there. He's very lucky. It went over Saqib Manshad. Trying to be proactive here is Panoli, as he always is. Trying to take the game to the opposition. 12 of 8. He's had one boundary to his name. Usually, when he's faced 9 to 10 deliveries, he's already on 18 or 20 runs. He's that kind of batter. But you have to respect the bowling quality of the opposition as well. Similar field setup for Shahrukh Amin. Deep third and a deep square. Oh, he's gone big. That has been launched downtown for a maximum. What a shot from the skipper. A clear statement of intent. Enough nudging around. He steps out. Got it exactly where he needed, right in the slot. And sent packing for a beautiful 6. Took a calculated risk to knock Hafiz Almas off his length. That was beautifully executed. He did have a very obvious grimace on his face when he lost the toss. He really wanted to bowl first, but, well, the toss is not really in your control. You just need to get on with the game. Will be a wide. The first extra is coming through. In fact, second. But he did mention a key fact that all of his batters are in tune, in form. There is the domestic 50 over competition in progress, courtesy of the ECB. So all the lads have been putting in the hard yards, early morning matches. And that will certainly get you into ship shape, especially when you're playing the compressed 20 over format. Will be another wide. Hafiz Almas once again looking for something from the wicket. Seems to be a good one so far. Might need to reassess that 160, 180 score and go beyond. Well down leg. Very good carry through to the keeper. Will be interesting to see if he gets another over after this. Hasn't bowled that badly. It's just been the extras that has been a bit of a concern. You have so many seasoned campaigners in the side. Umair Ali Khan could be a good option. Some movement towards the side screen. Of course, like I mentioned, the ICC Academy has well and truly come alive after a heavy spell of rainfall in the UAE. It's all abuzz with action. And good to see normal service resuming. Oh, it's skewed up in the air, but will balloon over the offside ring. Ambitious shot attempted there by Shahrukh. Got away with it. Trying to go up and over the offside ring from around the wicket. Not really necessary, to be honest. You've got that maximum in this over already. There you can see that offside ring, that deep third to the extreme right of your screen. And that square leg fielder will pop in right about now. Yeah, there he is. So none for 21. Slight headache here for Humaj Gondal. A full toss has been caressed over the offside ring. Sweet timing from the captain. That was an absolute gift. Even though Eid has come and gone, Shahrukh Amin will accept it gleefully. What he did well, did not look to overhit the ball. That's a beautiful shot. Look at the balance. Just an extension. And put away for 4. So it's the captain who's gotten off to an aggressive start here. Looking good. Leaking a few runs here is Hafiz Almas. Oh, good decision not to take a single. So 28 for none after 3. So Haider Ali bowled a tidy over. Will continue. But it's a very encouraging start here for Z Sports. After being invited to bat first, the captain has teed off. Ronak Panoli bowling too straight to him. And that is too easy. Absolutely within his firing range. Bowled into the pitch. Coming in with the angle. Just a whip off the hip and out she goes for 4. So early boundary. Seems to be a very good wicket to bat on at the moment. You apply yourself if you take your time. There are runs to be made. Oh, that was another boundary opportunity. Got tangled up. He's just pulling it a bit too quick for my liking, Haider Ali. And straying onto the pads. That's asking for trouble against Ronak Panoli. Now that's a lot better. Try to be on that 4th stump channel. He's not a huge turner of the ball. It's just those nagging lines that gets batters frustrated into throwing their wicket away. Heaved away towards cow corner and splits the field. Boundary for Ronak Panoli. Not quite out of the middle, but it was hit well enough. And there is that bit of a slope towards the grass banks on that end, to the right of the school. No chance for the fielders. Couldn't penetrate the extra cover field on that occasion, but a good over. 36 for no loss. So change in the bowling. Shahbaz Ali will replace Hafiz Almas. Swung away towards mid-wicket, but will it carry? Yes, it will. Good looking shot from Shahrukh Amin once again. A loosener from Shahbaz. And once again, they've hit that early boundary in the over. Took a calculated risk towards that vacant mid-wicket region. Immediately a change of angle. No more over the wicket. Round the wicket, pardon me. So early concerns here for GHK. Of course, you can tune in and watch all the action on the Sport Ethics YouTube channel. We are into the most exciting phase of the tournament. Good comeback delivery. He does hit the seam, bowls that hard length around 8 meters down. Can be an awkward customer to deal with. Shahbaz Ali, immensely experienced all-rounder. But this is a very encouraging start. Well, the match officials to my right. There we are. The most important men in the tournament. Especially Mr. Iftikhar Ali sir, our match referee, presiding over affairs. Was struck on the pad, but clearly pitching outside. Not a bad option though. He did shuffle a bit. Shahbaz Ali will protest, but GB Alex was very firm. Let's take a look. Yeah, clearly pitching miles outside leg. Easy decision for a quality umpire like Mr. GB Alex. Mr. Mujahid Raza alongside him. The match officials for this encounter. Very seasoned, experienced pair. And you need the best of the best when it comes to the playoff stage of the tournament. Just sneaking over, taking a look. Looks A-okay. Oh, what a pickup by Ronak Panoli. Oh, good fielding. Rohan Mustafa all the way at long leg. He's still lightning quick in the outfield. I thought that had 4 written all over it. Testing the middle of the pitch, but Ronak was ready. He does love that shot off his hip. And Rohan Mustafa just about kept it in within the field of play. This is what they've done well. Apart from the odd boundary, they've kept that scoreboard ticking with singles. A very, very good start, I would say, for Z Sports. They did overcome Karwan CC earlier. In the quarter-final encounter, that was a massive victory. Really gave them a lot of momentum. Then, unfortunately, the heavens opened up for the last 7 to 10 days. Heavy rainfall. Oh, great pickup on the pads and dispatched by Ronak once again. Second 6 of the afternoon for Z Sports. Poor delivery from Shahbaz, and he had to pay the price. 49 for no loss. Let's take a look. Nothing delivery. He's so strong in that region. And sent flying towards the scoreboard. So GHK properties have been kept at bay by Z Sports. Excellent opening stand. Final over of power play. It's so crucial to maintain your focus here. For Shah Rukh and Ronak, you've done the hard yards. Survived the onslaught. 50 opening partnership. That will be a huge boost to the dugout. You always want your top order to really step up in a knockout game. That eases so much pressure on the remainder of the lineup. And GHK have been perhaps caught a bit surprised. Oh, misfield from Rohan Mustafa of all people. And it will cost them a couple of runs, should have run harder. I think it caught them all by surprise. So not been razor sharp in the field so far. GHK haven't really created a wicket taking chance, which will frustrate them. Oh, inventive shot from Ronak Panoli. Down on one knee, he takes it from outside off and over his right shoulder. That is a fantastic shot. Look at the way he's created it. It wasn't a bad delivery. On a length, outside off. He gets inside the line of the ball. And that may have travelled all the way. Yes, it has. Terrific shot. He's rolled into the 30s. Looking very dangerous for GHK. Good batting. Very sensible batting. Maybe that knock-on effect of playing 50-over cricket is just improving his focus for the 20-over format as well. Looking for those ones and twos. Shah Rukh has miscued this, but it will balloon over the short third. But a brilliant power play session for Z Sports. 61 for no loss. So Rohan Mustafa coming on to bowl immediately after power play. Haven't seen much turn on offer, so it'll be interesting to see if he mixes it up here with some off break and some seam up deliveries. Does look like a belter of a batting track. Ronak Panoli has skied it and put down Aftab Alam. He's a wicket keeper by trade, and that is a crucial dropped catch. Was just reaching for the ball, and Aftab Alam, he was just swirling underneath it. Never got in the correct position. Unbalanced. And Ronak gets a life on 36. You cannot give second chances to a player of his immense ability. Rohan Mustafa immediately creating an opportunity. Not accepted. This is another chance and no mistake. Great catch by Umair Ali Khan at deep mid. Those are never easy. Was hit flat and straight at him. And he's clung on for dear life. So it wasn't Ronak, but it was Shah Rukh Amin trying to force the issue towards that mid-wicket region. And that's a good grab. That was not an easy one for Umair Ali Khan. And that may have hurt his big toe as well. 62 for 1. So a class act coming in at 3. Vritti Arvind. Immensely talented. Already a trailblazer for the UAE in the ODI format. And he's really upped his game in T20s as well. And the right man to have at 3. He'll play to the situation and pick up boundaries. Lovely sweep shot from Ronak. And he gets it fine enough for 4. That round the wicket angle, anytime you bowl too straight, you'll be in trouble. Swept with power and precision. Beautiful shot. And remember, he's already been dropped in this over. 67 for 1. So Umair Ali Khan coming in to replace Heather. This will be an interesting passage of play. Rohan and Umair Ali Khan bowling in tandem. Immense experience between this pair. They'll be looking to bowl dry and therefore produce wickets. Oh, beautiful delivery. The nip backer almost caught the glove of Ronak Panoli there. Caught him by surprise with that extra bounce. Brilliant take by Yasir Kaleem. Ronak thankfully kept his hands low enough. Oh, great pickup. Watch it sail. 2 straight once again from Umair Ali Khan. They're feeding Ronak Panoli to his strength. Anything on the hip and it will be sent packing. Look at that pickup. Great balance and was always looking aerial. Was always looking for 6. So they haven't been able to stem the flow of runs. Going at a very healthy current run rate. Shahbaz Ali didn't bowl a great over. They do have Saqib Munshad as well. They do lack spin options perhaps, apart from Haider Ali. And with Vritti Arvind in the middle, one batter can keep one end safe. Will impart that confidence on Ronak as well to really express himself. Look for those boundary shots. So 8 gone, 77 for 1 Aziz Sports. Big shout, but perhaps just drifting down leg. He has played that shot on a fair few occasions here, Ronak, but needs to be careful. Especially now that Rohan has switched to over the wicket. It will be 50 for Ronak Panoli. A measured hand of just 30 deliveries. A quiet thumbs up to the dugout. He knows his job is not done by any means. And dropped on 36. He's making GHK pay. And you would expect that there will be a bit of an accumulation period here for Z Sports. Try to build this partnership up till maybe the 12th over. Well, Ronak has got his own plans. Trying to create a boundary that isn't there. Looking to go for that ramp scoop. It's not easy against the slower bowlers. Oh dear me, Rohan. Is he okay? He seems to be fine. He's an absolute warrior. Committed to the cause. Fierce competitor. Ooh, maybe just that side of the pad got him on the back of the head. Hopefully he's okay. Not a great idea from Vritti. If that had gone to Rohan, could have been a candidate for a run out. So 81 for 1 at the end of 9. Call is for 2. And no chance. So Vritti looking to be patient, knock the ball around. Ronak Panoli has certainly been a lot more adventurous. But I do fear that he might get himself out in that pursuit. Maybe just hold his horses for 2 or 3 overs. Yeah, do exactly that. Knock the ball around. Even 7-8 runs per over will have you in a very good position. You will get 100 around the 12 over mark, which is a great platform to launch off of. Oh, he seems to be cramping a bit here. What's happening? Oh dear. Well, I did mention they've been playing a lot of 50 over stuff. What a delightful shot from Britya. That is certainly not out of the copybook. Inventive and brilliant. Read that length and adjusted so late. A very, very special player indeed. How late did he play that ball? Should be 2 here. It's a massive boundary towards the car park. And that's his superpower, to take runs off good deliveries, off decent deliveries. And without breaking a sweat, he's found his groove. A good over once again for Z. 90 for 1 at the halfway stage. So looking good for Z Sports so far. They've built up a decent partnership after losing Shahrukh Amin. Immediately after power play. Projected score of 179 would be quite a handful, even for a powerhouse batting lineup like GHK. The follow through is important from Z Sports. This is a clean connection from Ronak. Sailing over mid-wicket for 6. Stepping out of the crease. And he got the length he was looking for. That's a fantastic strike. Look at that big, high back lift and then the power. And in fact, he's cleared the glass panel and we'll need a new ball. Extraordinary strike from Ronak Panoli. Hitting from the crease again. Back-to-back sixes for Ronak Panoli. Well, that was not a good follow-up ball from Rohan. Overpitched. And smoked for 6 to raise the 100 for Z Sports. So any hint of slowing down, any thought of that has been banished for good. Brilliant ball striking from this man. 64 of just 35 deliveries. A good hustle there from Rohan to prevent that single. But you can clearly see GHK are under the pump here. Had to reach for that one. Luckily, it was in the gap. But this partnership has put them in a very, very good position. Another 50 runs added quickly. After being 62 for 1. So 105 for 1 with 9 to come. So projected score looking very good here for Z Sports. Umair Ali Khan into his third over, toiling away. But they have not been able to create wicket-taking chances. They've had to play the waiting game for the longest time. Ronak Panoli producing his best in the big game, as you would expect. Plenty of ideas being exchanged, but none has really borne fruit so far for GHK. Once again getting that nip off the wicket on occasion is Umair Ali Khan. .66 of 39. It's been a magnificent innings. Off pace on that occasion. Trying to mix it up, keep the batters guessing. That's what he does so well. Another big pickup towards the grass banks. And it sails into the schoolyard for 6. Ronak Panoli in dominant form in the semi-final. 114 for 1. So change in the bowling. Rohan Mustafa did create one wicket, but not much after that. Saqib Munshid, very experienced left arm seamer. Looks like he might continue undisturbed. 13th, 15th, 17th, 19th maybe. Depends on his progress. Shahbaz Ali has 3 overs left as well. Will be looking to create that angle going across the 2 right-handers. Deep point and a deep cover. So 2 men on the sweeper cover boundary. The mid-on is in the circle. Good looking push from Vritti Arvind. Such a sweet timer of the ball. Look at that, picking up 2. Just opening the face of the blade, angling the ball. He makes the art of batsmanship look easy. That is the sign of a truly great player. Good fielding by Rohan Mustafa. They'll see a lot of traffic in that region with Saqib Munshid towards that cover point region. You'll need to do exceptionally well to beat the fielder in the offside ring and on the boundary. But mid-on is up, so maybe look to shuffle around in the crease. Try to punch it over the top of Haider Ali. Been a very controlled innings so far. Perhaps should have been 2, but Hafiz Almas has a very strong arm. The problem for GHK is they have not been able to bowl quiet overs at all. Z Sports have picked up 8-9 runs per over quite steadily. They haven't needed to overcompensate with some big overs. Oh, it's a misfield. Aftab Alam. He is having a nightmare of a day. Already a catch dropped. And a simple fielding effort fumbled for 4. Struck well, but that was just taking his eye off the ball. That is lazy. And Rohan Mustafa at point was not amused. Goes through extra cover. Brilliant from Ronak. Absolutely brilliant. Full wide and he went aerial, but picked the gap to perfection. This is a special innings. I had to reach for the ball, but the placement was absolutely exemplary. And Aftab Alam has completely lost it. Completely lost it. It scooted past him for 4. Well, you need to get the sunnies on, my friend. Frustration boiling over for GHK. He scooped it straight to the fielder, but he never spotted it. And he gave up on it. And has this gone all the way? No, 1 bounce. It will be a boundary. So Meher Ali into his final over. Excellent fielding. But even then, they'll pick up a couple of runs. It's been that kind of day for GHK so far. And they're going to be put up a stiff challenge in the run chase, no doubt about it. Z Sports are eyeing 200 here. It's been such a measured partnership. Chanceless effort so far, really. They've added 70 runs together in very good time, in just about 6 overs after the departure of Shahrukh Amin. And Ronak Panoli has batted out of his skin. Cracked away. There is a fielder at deep point, but it's a long throw, but only taking a single. Maybe some tired legs out there for Ronak. He is just trying to stretch out that left hammy. Can he hang on for another 15 runs? He deserves his milestone. And Vritti Arvind has sailed into the 20s without breaking a sweat. Ominous signs. Because he can hit the ball to areas that the GHK bowlers will not be prepared for. Hard punch through extra cover and beats the sweeper. Short, wide and punished. No pace on that one from Umair Ali Khan. That was an absolute gift for Ronak Panoli. There you can see he's standing on that 6-stump channel to reach the ball. And still whacked it away. A good fielding. If that had gone past Heather, that would have been another 4. 138 for 1. So we're in for a photo finish here for Z Sports. Final 6 overs. 76 run partnership for the second wicket between Vritya and Ronak Panoli. Haider Ali back into the attack for his final over. So Saqib Manshad also pulled from the attack quickly. Shehbaz has 3, Saqib has 3, but resorting to Haider is GHK. Well, he's just a few hits away now, Ronak Panoli, but tired legs. Does he have the focus? Does he have the concentration to reach that triple figure mark? He's batted out of his skin. It's a tired shot and straight to long on. Rohan Mustafa makes no mistake. And he is absolutely gutted. He didn't clear the long on. What a tragic end to a magnificent innings. It was there for the taking, but his weight was on the back foot. And straight to Rohan. Didn't have to move an inch. But what a stunning innings from Ronak Panoli. 89 in the big semi-final. He's batted beautifully and set the stage for a big score for Z Sports. 139 for 2. So Salman Randhawa, hard-hitting all-rounder, coming in for the final 5. Stage is ideally set for him to play a quick-fire cameo. Maybe 30 of 13, 35 of 20, that sort of innings could really propel Z Sports to beyond the 200 mark. A good bowling change to bring on Haider. How many runs can Z Sports get in these final 30 odd deliveries? Can they get another 70, 75? Really put the pressure on in GHK. On GHK in the run chase. This man will be key in that cause. He hasn't had to be aggressive so far, but will certainly look to change gears with the departure of Ronak. How tragic, gone for 89. He played so well, but just ran out of gas. So very tidy over from Haider and a decent spell overall. 141 for 2. So Saqib Manshad with the change of ends will be operating from the school end. Edged and just in front of the short third. Direct hit would have had Salman Randhawa heading back. A risky single taken, but it's that stage of the innings you need to be a bit selfless. And this is a shrewd bowling change in terms of the end. You'll have the bigger offside boundary towards the ICC Academy car park. So GHK are asking Z Sports to hit towards that end with the angle. But they do have mid-on in the circle. And that is Salman Randhawa's zone. Looking to clear that front leg and belt it down the ground. Won't be easy. They do have that squarish deep point and the sweeper cover. Top edge will fly over that short third. A lucky boundary. However they come, they'll take it. It was that kind of length where you knew Randhawa was going to swing. So they pick up a lucky boundary. But that's what he's been sent in for. Get some quick runs. Throw your bat around. Oh, this is very high. Mid-wicket fielder. Brilliant catch taken by Nasir Faraz. That was not an easy take by any means. Salman Randhawa looking to launch. Toe end of the bat. It went aerial. And Nasir Faraz well judged. Had to make that late adjustment. In fact, that's an outstanding catch. So Basil Hamid, quality all-rounder. Has that taken the glove? Umpire says no. Risky shot to play first ball. It's been a superb over from Saqib. Great bounce back after the boundary. They've put the brakes on the scoring in the form of wickets. Excellent over. Superb over from Saqib Manshid. 146 for 3. So Shehbaz Ali returns. An opening here for GHK back into the game. He's got it fine. Third is after it. But the ball will win the race. 150 up for Z Sports in very good time. Vidya Arvind showing Basil how to execute that stroke. Much easier angle to deal with as well. It just went fine enough and had enough legs to scurry away. So Vidya looking to accelerate now. 31 of 25. Punchy drive, but straight to the sweeper cover. Basil Hamid, he is very strong on that cut and pull as well. Current run rate will take them to around 185. They would dearly love 10 more. It's an early afternoon start, so they won't be due. But we have seen under lights, the ball does tend to come on that much nicer on the blade. There's been precious little on offer for the bowlers in terms of swing, seam or spin. A brilliant bowling, but it's gone through the keeper. Frustration for Yasir Kaleem and GHK. 4 byes conceded. The rub of the green with the batting side at the moment. It was an excellent cutter into the pitch. Didn't get behind it, and that bad bounce. Frustration. It's such a momentum game, cricket, isn't it? Oh, it's another boundary. The same region. Basil Hamid has learned well from Vidya Arvind. Back of length, and that shot is always on. So a flurry of boundaries for Z Sports after a previous quiet over, so they're back on track for that double 100 mark. That would be such a psychological boost. Such a big run chase in a semi-final is never easy. Skewed away, but just one drop to the deep cover. GHK need Shehbaz Ali to step up here. Hafiz Almas has a couple of overs as well. He can be a death bowling option as well. So they have some wiggle room. A successful over for Z Sports. 161 for 3. So crucial final few overs here for both teams. Can GHK keep them to around 185? Can Z Sports get beyond 200? It's hanging in the balance at the moment. He's played that shot so well and so often for 4. Vidya Arvind. And he's done it repeatedly, but they still do not have a solution. Another boundary. Low full toss made it easier. But look at the agility and flexibility of Ritya Arvind. He runs his own way. He's been peppering that fine leg boundary. Stand and deliver. Past the long off. He was ready for the half volley. Punishing off drive. If the previous boundary was inventiveness, this was just power. Hitting from the crease. That bat speed and placement was crucial. What a fabulous knock he's playing here. First as second fiddle to Ronak and now taking over when they're in the search for quick runs. And he clears the mid-on. Brilliant ball striking from Ritya. 3 boundaries on the trot for Z Sports. Saqib Munshid looking a bit perplexed. What's happening here? Was in the slot, missed his length twice. And this is causing some serious headaches for GHK. Has that been taken? Yes, it has. Haider Ali with an excellent catch at short third. But a sparkling innings from Ritya Arvind comes to an end. That was struck well, but straight to the fielder. And Haider Ali takes a very smart catch. That is not an easy grab to his weaker side. But well played, Ritya, gone for 45. It's 173 for 4. So Nilansh Keswani, the new batter in. Lovely flick off the pads. And he has certainly enhanced his batting over the last couple of seasons. Genuine match winner with the bat. Another 13 legal deliveries remaining. You double that, you get 200. Saqib Munshid has taken a bit of tap, but has provided some crucial breakthroughs as well. What a shot from Basil Hamid. Swept off a length for 6. Unbelievable strike. There was nothing wrong with that delivery. But he swept a fast bowler for 6. That is a Basil Hamid special. Immense execution. And yeah, everybody confirming it's a 6. So penultimate over, the most crucial over of the innings. And just in front of the mid-off. Trying to force the issue. Hitting that hard length once again, Shehbaz Ali. Not an easy bowler to contend with for a new batter. Never really got there, but that's a good stop from Heather. So change in the field. Mid-off once again being kept in. They've taken a long on mid-wicket square leg. Deep point and a deep cover. So trying to protect the square boundaries. Well, he had backed away. Smart bowling from Shehbaz. He's not an easy bowler to overpower at most times. Bowls that heavy ball. It's difficult to hit him down the ground. Homaj Gondal, the captain of GHK, in the background. Concerned expression. He'll certainly need to play well in the power play. Provide that quick start. Because it's a big run chase in the offing. It's a miscue. Will balloon over extra cover. But they've only run 2. Should have gotten at least 3 in my opinion. Need some hard running between the wickets at this stage. Fresh legs as well. They've just arrived. Every run is a precious resource because GHK have a lot of firepower in their batting. Skewed away once again, and is that taken? Is that taken by Almas? I think so. He's claiming the catch. And Basil has started to head back to the dugout as well. That's a stunner from the big all-rounder. It was another miscue. Judged the flight well, and let's take a look here. Oh, that's outstanding from Hafiz Almas. The big lad gets down and completes the take. Superb catch. So Lovepreet Singh Bajwa with a bit of a demotion this afternoon. Oh, great fielding there by the skipper. And fair play to GHK. They've bowled really well here at the death. So it's been an outstanding over from Shehbaz Ali. Took a bit of tap in his first spell, but a good bounce back. Where can Nilansh find a boundary here? Oh, this is pretty close and given. Right in the block hole. Nilansh shuffled across. And that was absolutely stone dead. Brilliant bowling from Shehbaz. There you can see jumping onto off stump. And that is smack on middle. And crashing into middle and off. Easy decision for JB Alex. So Saqib Munshid looking to close out the innings well here for GHK. It's been a good fight back in the last 3 overs. Beats him outside off. The momentum has slightly fizzled out for Z Sports. But you would expect a quality bowling attack like GHK to seize any opportunities, and they've done well. The catching, importantly, has been excellent the last 2-3 overs. Beautiful bowling, just those cutters going across the right-hander. So 200 might be slipping away. But they've still got a pretty immense score on the board here. Z Sports, built on the innings of Ronak Panoli and Vrityarvind. So Shahid Iqbal Bhutta, he certainly can pack a punch. Will he get something in his range? .190, will that be enough for Z Sports? Time will tell. They would dearly love a 6 here from Shahid Iqbal. Toe end of the bat, it balloons up to extra cover, and an easy take for Umair Ali Khan. 3rd wicket for Saqib Munshid. What a bounce back after he changed ends. 185 for the 7th wicket now. Just a miscue. And Umair Ali Khan doesn't drop those. So Zubair Khan facing his first delivery. It's another miscue. Could be a catching opportunity. Not quite. They will pick up 2, but what an outstanding over here from Saqib Munshid. So in the end, I think GHK has done a really good job to pull back the game to a somewhat chaseable score. They'll still need to play really well. Should be a thriller of a run chase. And he hits the target. 3 wickets and a run out for Saqib Munshid as Z Sports close their batting effort on 187 in their allotted 20 overs. Certainly is a massive score to be chasing in a semi-final, but fair play to GHK. They fought back well in the final 5 overs. Taking a look at the batting effort, Ronak Panoli was brilliant, 89 of 48 deliveries. Shahrukh Amin, 21 of 17. Vrityarvind played a crucial hand as well, 45 of 31. But after the departure of Ronak, there was a steady fall of wickets and they were restricted to 187. In terms of the bowling, Shahbaz Ali was quite decent, 2 for 27. Saqib Banchad outstanding, 3 for 42. 1 wicket apiece for Rohan Mustafa and Haider Ali. And there you can see 2 big partnerships up top. 62 runs for the first, then 70 odd for the second. Set the stage, but in the end, a flurry of wickets kept Z Sports at bay and short of the 200 mark. So taking a look at the highlights, it was GHK who invited Z Sports to bat first, and Ronak Panoli and Shahrukh Amin put on a calculated opening stand of 62 runs. Ronak Panoli in particular was severe on anything bowled too short and within the body around middle and leg, and he kept dealing the boundaries when he got eventually caught out at long on. Britya Arvind then changed gears for a quick fire 45, some inventive stroke play, especially towards that long leg region. But then the fight back began from GHK. Excellent bowling at the death from Saqib Banchad and Shahbaz Ali kept them below the 190 mark. And this was the final ball run out. Eagle-eyed Saqib Banchad, who bowled beautifully at the death. So 188 is the target for GHK. We'll take a short break and be right back with the run chase. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Huda and Thomas are ready to start off their day. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Looks like their car battery is in trouble. How will they overcome this situation? On one side, Huda calls dialer battery. Poor Thomas. He's still stuck with his old friend at a nearby garage. 30 minutes later, dialer battery arrives to rescue Huda. They replace the car battery in no time. Thomas's agony continues. He just needed to call dialer battery. If you are ever stuck with a dead car battery, call 800 24/7 365 to replace your car battery at any place and any time in the UAE. Call dialer battery at 800 24/7 365 now.
Kodakani rainbow, Kodakani rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, Kodakani rainbow, rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, 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 rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, 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 rainbow. Kodakani rainbow, rainbow, rainbow.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the Union Square House presents ICC Academy Ramadan T20 2026, powered by 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Semi-final 1 in progress between GHK Properties and Z Sports. It's a target of 188 set for GHK by Z Sports. Outstanding batting effort coming in from Vritti Arvind, Shahrukh Amin, and of course the man of the moment, Mr. Ronak Panoli, with a fantastic 89, has set the stage for a big score and a big run chase as the floodlights have taken over here at the beautiful ICC Academy Ovals. Rohan Mustafa and Homaj Gondal, captain and owner of the side, in the middle. Left hand, right hand combo will be facing up to this man, Zishan Nasir. Outstanding new ball bowler. Will be starting from the school end. Bowling to the great man, Rohan Mustafa. 2 slips in place. Chopped in the air, but there's nobody at backward point. They've taken the fielder deep and will be a single. So safely off the mark. Homaj Gondal, the captain and owner. He's a real go-getter himself in the power play. But they need somebody in the top order to get a sizable score similar to Ronak Panoli. 65, 70 odd, maybe even beyond. A lot of quality and star power in this GHK side, but reputations only mean so much. You need to deliver when it matters as well. Immediately looking for the pull shot, a bit of a bottom edge. Will get the captain going. A lot of pace, firepower in this Z Sports side. Zishan Nasir, Shahid Iqbal Bhutta. You have Zubair Khan as well. Plus the spin of Nilansh Keswani. Ronak Panoli in there as well in the mix. Mohammad Taimur Bhatti, he is pretty quick as well. So it's going to be exciting all the way through. Good to see the attacking field setup for Zishan. Edged and taken. What a catch by Vritti Arvind. And Zishan Nasir has struck gold early for Z Sports. Rohan Mustafa looking to slash. And a brilliant take by the keeper. That was climbing, that was getting big on him. Zishan Nasir testing the middle of the pitch. Big edge. And Vritti pulls off a blinder. Absolute blinder. And takes a tumble for his efforts as well. GHK on the back foot early. 2 for 1. So Yasir Kaleem, champion cricketer, the linchpin of this batting lineup, coming in at 3. Beautiful square drive. Look at the balance and timing. And good fielding. Salman Randhawa putting in the hard yards from deep third. Keeps it to a couple of runs. But what a stunning catch from this young glove man, Vritti Arvind. They needed to pick up a wicket early just to set the tone in the run chase. It was a fiery, quick delivery from Zishan. And that has set GHK back big time. One of their cornerstone players is Rohan Mustafa. And getting him early, that will really add a lot of wind to their sails. Extra bounce, managed it well in the end. If there is a slight weak link, it's very slight. Perhaps you can say that Yasir Kaleem doesn't like to be cramped for room. When you angle the ball into him. But he's bowling with a lot of control and getting some serious zip under the floodlights here. Zishan Nasir, something that was absent in the first innings. Trying to jab that away, but will be a dot ball. 5 for 1 after the first. So Mohammad Taimur Bhatti sharing the new ball. What a drive from Yasir Kaleem. Stand and deliver. Punch through extra cover for a glorious 4. It was a bit of a loosener, half volley. But look at the balance. The way he stepped into that drive. That is glorious. Great balance. And he's always had the power. They need to get him early. He is a specialist in the run chase for GHK. If he gets stuck in, he can win the game single-handedly for GHK. And very watchful at the start as well. A hint of shape for Mohammad Taimur Bhatti. He's a slight figure but has that slingy action. And he has that slippery pace. 135, 138 clicks on a good day. But I really love the attacking field setup here. Shahrukh Amin is gunning for wickets. That sends such a great message to his bowlers. Flashed and just in front of the third. That plan almost came together. Bowling good area so far is Mohammad Taimur Bhatti. They did overcome the mighty Karwan side in the quarterfinals. Did did Z Sports. So they will be backing themselves as giant killers. Very full on that occasion. Good areas. So we have that 4-pronged pace attack with Salman Randhawa in the mix as well. Completely forgot about him. Then you have Nilansh Keswani and Ronak with a bit of spin. So seems like they have the bases covered for this run chase. Holding your catches will be very crucial as well. Not an easy bowler to force the issue against Taimur Bhatti. So far he's been very accurate. Hasn't quite used that bumper so far. Could be an option. It's been a nervy, cautious start here for GHK. Rohan Mustafa gone early. That was such a massive blow. Struck by Z Sports. Can't get it past the offside ring. A good over from Bhatti. 10 for 1. Bit wide on that occasion is Zishan. Does have the tendency to bowl a few extras with the new ball. But if he can produce that one wicket taking delivery, it will be worth it. Already got the better of Rohan Mustafa with that steep bounce. You always get great sporting wickets here at the ICC Academy Ovals. True bounce and carry. If you have the skill, you will get that new ball to move. What a pacey delivery that was. Zip through. And gone past Yasir Kaleem in a flash. Extravagant seam movement. So he's really bending his back. Of course, getting that early wicket really gets your legs pumping, hunting for more. And more importantly, he hasn't conceded runs. Once again, that uncomfortable angle for Yasir Kaleem. Oh, might have taken it on the rib here, or maybe he's just stretching. Hopefully he's okay. He was keeping for 20 overs as well. It's just caught him on the side. Hopefully he'll be okay. But there hasn't been any rhythm to the batting effort so far for GHK. That has been crashed off the back foot by Homaj Gondal. Gone like a rocket to the cover fence. A bit of Caribbean flavor on that one. Great smash off the back foot. Went aerial, up and over. He was ready for that length from Zishan. So the skipper looking to get going here. He just become a bit predictable with that length, Zishan Nasir. That was a great shot. Good comeback delivery. Looking to squeeze it behind point. But that is the key. You have to be unpredictable. Even if there is something on offer for the seamers. In this format, especially with the fielding restrictions, you need to keep the batters honest. Interesting pair of gloves he has. One fluorescent green. He has been trying that ball time and again. Great take by Vritti Arvind. He's almost ended up at short fine. Moving very nicely behind the wicket here. Good lateral movement, fast feet. That required run rate is certainly not going to get any lower. We're almost halfway through the power play. Couldn't quite penetrate the gap on this occasion, but that's his scoring area. He likes to cut the ball hard. Been a mixed bag of an over from Zishan Nasir. Few extras, few jaffers. I wouldn't mind giving him a third over here though. He's bowling in good rhythm, getting that ball through nicely. He's threatening the outside edge. Well, not if he keeps bowling wides like those. Can be frustrating. You set the field for a particular line and length and the bowler goes completely the opposite direction. And even Vritti is feeling the pinch now. So needs to pull his socks up here, Zishan Nasir. He's just been a bit wayward in this over. A good comeback delivery to close out the third. 18 for 1, GHK. So looking to build up a partnership here, GHK, between Yasir Kaleem and Humaj Gondal. For Z Sports, the key is to be consistent with the new ball. The breeze has really picked up here significantly. Should assist in some swing. Oh, what a delivery. Squared him up and beaten completely is Yasir Kaleem. That one went like a banana in the air. Take a look. Pitched on middle and off and left him late. That was just too good to hit. Fabulous bowling from Bhatti. may just be getting the better of the bowling conditions here. Z Sports is looking very, very threatening. Edged and taken at second slip. Mohammad Taimur Bhatti gets his man. Went for the big drive once more. And a big edge. Shahid Bhutta, his fellow fast bowler, coming through. A plan coming together for Z Sports. And they are delighted. And why not? It's another big fish. Well taken. Came at a very comfortable height. And a second blow struck in the power play. Wonderful catch. Yasir Kaleem departs. It's 18 for 2. Oh, what a delivery. Mohammad Taimur Bhatti is in some serious rhythm at the moment. Aftab Alam in at 4. Had absolutely no chance on that one. Fizzing past the outside edge once again. Oh, this is stunning bowling from Z Sports. They just cannot lay bat on ball at the moment. Oh, great punch down the ground. And it sailed all the way for 6. Magnificent timing from Aftab. Just stepped out of his crease to get closer to the ball. Great balance. High back lift. And the straight blade following through. Wonderful shot to get off the mark. Well, he had a rough day in the field. Dropped a crucial catch that cost them plenty. Some misfields. But he can make amends with the blade in hand. And he's been in some serious form over the last 3-4 weeks. Been plundering all the bowlers on the domestic scene. So if he can get going, he can anchor this run chase. Cramped him for room on that occasion. Good comeback delivery. And what a stunning over from Taimur. 24 for 2. So Zishan Nasir being replaced. Another very fine bowler coming on. Shahid Iqbal Bhutta. Tall right arm seamer. Long run up. Sprints in. That big jump at the crease. But he'll certainly enjoy bowling in these conditions. There is seam movement and swing in the air. And the opposition is well and truly on the back foot. Rahan Mustafa and Yasir Kaleem both falling early for GHK. All the action of the ICCA Academy Ramadan T20 on the Sports Ethics YouTube channel. So please do tune in and enjoy all the action. We have another semi-final coming up at 9 p.m. local time. 7 districts taking on CSS Group. Beautiful delivery again. He's finding it tough to deal with the late movement. Homaj Gondal. He's only got one boundary in those 11 deliveries. Testing times for GHK. But they are a team with a lot of experience and a lot of resolve. And a lot of depth in their batting. Just need to see off this torrid period. Eventually the ball will lose its hardness, its shine. Perhaps not swing around so much. This should be a catch. Just in front of the mid-on. Got lucky on that occasion, Gondal. Looking to up the ante, but got big on him. Controlled aggression so far from Z Sports. Very important that strapping on the back of the helmet. Safety is key, of course. And there's so much bounce that the Z Sports bowlers are extracting at the moment. You need to be mentally tough and have the technique in place to deal with the short stuff. Not going to get a lot of drive deliveries at the moment. Beautiful bowling in the channel once again from Shahid Bhutta. And because of that jump in his action, he's pretty tall already. Not easy to get on the front foot against him. Seems like it was a very good toss to lose here for Z Sports. Batting first, they posted a great score. And the bowling has been impeccable for the most part. GHK will really need to dig deep to get back into this contest. Powerplay overs are also running out. Looking to pull off the front foot, wasn't there. Playing a lot of dot deliveries at the moment. No rhythm to the batting effort for GHK. Quite different to what we saw from Z Games. Even though Ronak was dealing in boundaries, they kept picking up those ones and twos as well. Hence that pressure never really built of a quiet over. And they didn't need to do anything spectacular to get runs. Miscued in the air. Just beyond mid-on. Basil Hamid. If he can't get there, then no one will. Excellent over from Bhutta. 27 for 2. So a third over here from Mohammad Taimur Bhatti. I like this from Shah Rukh. He's in terrific rhythm. Getting that late movement. And if he can just nip out another one here, that would really put GHK's back against the wall. Required run rate climbing up to almost 11 per over. For the longest of time against quality bowling will not be easy at all for GHK. Or leading edge, simple catch at mid-off, and Mohammad Taimur Bhatti gets his second. Aftab Alam closing the face of the bat too early. He was getting that swing and movement. And that is a very soft dismissal. That is as easy as it gets. And brilliant bowling from Bhatti. Z Sports are all over GHK. 28 for 3. So Dawood Ijaz in at 5. There is a polite inquiry. But just drifting down leg perhaps. Yeah, given as leg buys. It's getting more and more difficult here for GHK. 3 wickets down in the power play. Mohammad Taimur Bhatti has been simply superb. I would be tempted to just complete his spell here, the way he's bowling at the moment. Why hold him back? Two for 13 in 2.4. Outstanding stuff. He's broken the back of this GHK top order. Not only has he inflicted some serious damage in terms of wickets, his economy rate has been outstanding. Nicely played by Dawood. What timing and placement on that square drive. It was just a mere push into the covers. But he is in some red hot form himself. Just looking to play close to the body, and the pace of Taimur Bhatti working against him on that occasion. Incredible placement. So final ball of the power play. It's been a sorry start for GHK. Hostile, accurate, quick bowling from Z Sports. Nicely steered once again. And Dawood Ijaz could be the man here for GHK. Back-to-back boundaries to conclude the power play. And it's an action replay, isn't it? Just steering the ball. Opening the face of the blade at the right moment to find 4. 38 for 3. So Shahid Bhutta tied the first over. Now the fielding restrictions can be relaxed. Deep cover, deep third in position immediately. And a long leg fielder. And it certainly will not get any easier. Current run rate is not really taking them anywhere. Somebody has to take a chance or two. Dawood Ijaz could be the man. Couple of boundaries already. He's got the technique and the power game to go with it, to get GHK back on track, but a long way to go just yet in that pursuit. Has found a bit of space on the onside. Square leg was in the circle. Will be interesting to see when or if Shahrukh Amin looks to turn to the spinners. So far as seam bowlers have done a superb job as a tandem. Dishan was slightly expensive, but he got the big wicket of Rohan Mustafa. Taimur Bhatti absolutely on point. And Shahid Bhutta also doing a good job keeping it tight. Will pick out the deep cover, but that was hit well by Gondal. It's taken him a bit of time to find his range. So Dawood Ijaz prefers to bat in the top order, but there's so many senior players ahead of him. Has to make that adjustment. But he's looking pretty solid. Timing the ball well. Looked compact. And it is the kind of venue where you can get quick runs. Can get those big overs. Once you're set. Short straight boundaries. They just need this partnership to prevail till maybe the halfway stage. Safe once again, mid-wicket on the fence. But that's what they need, a lot more of strike rotation early in the over. Z Games will need to make some catastrophic mistakes if they are to let GHK back into this contest. To bat at 11 runs per over for the best part of 13 overs is quite difficult when you're 3 down. So they need to remain switched on. Tidy over again from Bhutta, 44 for 3. So we are going to see some spin coming into the game. Nilansh Keswani, young all-rounder, UAE under-19, UAE senior team. He enjoys to be in the mix, in the middle of the action. So will GHK will perhaps be looking to target him for some runs? Got away with that one. Was slightly short and wide. They certainly need to take a chance against someone. It's certainly proving difficult against the seamers. Excellent fielding again. Captain throwing himself about. Game firmly in control of Z Games at the moment. It's a miscue and a simple catch at cover point for Bhutta. A bit of extra bounce for Nilansh. And Homaj Gondal trying to cut the ball hard. Has ballooned an easy catch. Well, it doesn't get simpler than that for Shahid Bhutta. So Nilansh just takes all of 4 deliveries to strike. 45 for 4. Another experienced campaigner, Ali Abid. Coming in at 6. Oh, there could be disaster here. I think he's just made it back. Major confusion between Dawood and Ali Abid. There was never a single there. And this could be closer than we think. Good pick up and throw from Bhutta. Did he turn around in time? I think he might make it. Ooh, this is close. Oh ho! This is extremely close. Well, he is a very lucky cookie indeed, Ali Abid. That was half a frame left. He's got that nervous smile. Nothing more that Bhutta or Britya could have done there. Good recovery. But Nilansh has bowled a superb over. Oh, didn't get to him. Closing the face of the bat early once again. It was that arm delivery. Drifts in the air. So mixing it up beautifully is Nilo, as he's fondly called. Oh, excellent stop. Bhutta has been on his A game. That would have been 4. So it's going to be Zubair Khan Lodi coming on to bowl. Oh, immediately gets that bounce. And Dawood Ijaz managed it well in the end. But that went off the surface like a trampoline. So he's made his plan crystal clear. Very similar to Shahid Bhutta. Hit the deck. And it just seamed in off the wicket. Dawood Ijaz doing very well to control it. So he just ambles in, but he generates that bounce off that back of good length. And we're going to be seeing a lot of that. Perhaps need a sharper fielder than Salman Randhawa at deep third. Here you can see in the background the 7 districts team has started to arrive for their semi-final. Later this evening taking on CSS Group. That should be a very good game, exciting affair. Oh, Dawood has smeared this over mid-wicket. A calculated risk coming off. I don't think it had the legs to go all the way, but that was a great strike. Just walloped over mid-wicket. So just one bounce, boundary given to raise the 50 for GHK. Dawood Ijaz. Well, this counter punch needs to last a lot longer. Oh, hooked away. That is glorious. No doubt about that one. That's a maximum. He is an excellent player of the short ball, Dawood Ijaz. What a beautiful swivel hook on that occasion. Gets inside the line of the ball and put away with some style. So Zubair Khan getting some sage words of advice from Shahid Bhutta. Getting a bit too repetitive with this short length. And Dawood Ijaz is off to an absolute flyer here. 22 of 10. Sometimes you do tend to get a bit carried away when you see good bounce on a wicket. Start peppering the batters with the short ball. But you need to have that fuller one or that slower delivery in your arsenal as well. These players are too good to be contained on one particular length. Now that's better. The slower delivery into the wicket. Fair enough, you don't want to bowl full, but you need to mix it up as well. You do feel that this pair might be the final real hope for GHK to get back into this game. They have a lot of running repairs to do, that is for sure. 130 runs needed of 11 overs. It's a tall order. But they have the experience and quality. 59 for 4. It's a beautiful night sky here over the ICC Academy ovals. Full moon out in full bloom as the stars have emerged in the ICC Academy Ramadan T20 semi-finals day. And we have a fantastic game in progress. Nilansh into his second over. Ooh, bit of extra bounce. He does love that cut shot against the spinners. Ali Abid got a bit cramped for room and a bit of extra kick off the surface. He does have a very high arm delivery. Nilansh comes in at approximately 1 p.m. if you look at it as the face of a clock. So he does get that overspin on the ball. This man holds the key for GHK. 23 of 11 for Dawood Ijaz. Good looking punch. Basil Hamid. Outstanding fielding effort. He is truly one of the best fielders we have in the UAE. Quick athletic stop at long off. It's not a particularly long boundary. And he did extremely well to cut the angle. Putting in the hard yards, fully committed to the cause. Some work to do for the square leg fielder. Oh dear me! Zishan Nasir has made an absolute meal of it. That dive was not necessary at all. And the tumble with the fumble has cost them 4. Yeah, just failed to bend down in time. Looking very organized at the crease at the moment is Dawood Ijaz. And he's threatening to wrestle control of the game away from Z Sports. Don't you worry about the required run rate equation. If this pair remain, they can pull it off. They've done it time and time again in the UAE. So a good over coming in for GHK. 68 for 4 at the 10 over mark. So 120 needed in 60 balls. A long way to go for GHK. But it's still doable, provided this pair remain. Oh, that's ballooned over the keeper. Great fielding at third. What a stunning stop that was. Zubair Khan Lodi is certainly getting that awkward bounce at good pace. Ali Abid might have got his bell rung there. Nasty steepling bounce. This pitch has certainly quickened up significantly as the floodlights have taken over. You look at the pitch map from The Z Games bowlers, it's been barely anything full. Hooked away again, one bounce. Dawood Ijaz is in the form of his life. You are not going to trouble him with that length. Try as you might. And Zubair Khan is not learning from his first over. Brilliant execution again. And he'll just be disappointed he didn't get 6. Oh, it's a towering blow towards cow corner. And taken by Shahrukh Amin. He anticipated the fuller one, but didn't time it clean enough. And in the end, Shahrukh Amin, the captain, has taken a pressure catch. That was aerial for about a couple of minutes. Bit of a bobble, but he clung on for dear life. A huge moment in the game as Dawood Ijaz has to depart. 73 for 5. Picturesque, to say the least, at the ICCA Academy Ramadan Cup. Hafiz Almas Ayub, hard-hitting all-rounder, coming in at 7. Well, he likes to see ball, hit ball, but can he apply himself and build up a stand here with Ali Abid? Just a rush of blood perhaps for Dawood Ijaz, who was in that big hitting form. Couldn't resist the temptation. So just when you thought GHK were elbowing themselves back into the game, they lose a crucial wicket. Zubair Khan has taken plenty of tap, but eventually did the trick of picking up the danger man. Oh, inside edge. Attempted Yorker. Certainly caught him by surprise. Good bowling from Zubair Khan. He certainly has plenty of pace. New to the UAE domestic scene, needs to adapt to bowling in these conditions. A lot more floodlit cricket here as compared to back home in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. You have to contend with the dew as well. But he is certainly hitting his straps now. Beautiful bowling. 74 for 5. So Nilansh into his third over. He's been doing the stock bowler's role. Punched hard and straight to extra cover. Shahrukh Amin in the mix once again. A miscue from Almas. Once again that indifferent bounce doing him in. And the wickets are well and truly tumbling now for GHK. Trying to force the issue. But the issue was forced on him. He's just new to the crease and complete miscue. Simple catch for the captain. So Umair Ali Khan, another clean striker. But they need a lot more than just clean striking at the moment. Oh, this could be another opportunity. Not quite. Well, they certainly are not going to back down from the challenge. Trying to slog their way out of trouble. And Nilansh has proved the ideal foil for the fast bowlers at the other end. Beautiful cut shot and will beat the sweeper cover. Fast hands from Ali Abid. And that scorching square cut. Not a good delivery from Nilansh. And he was punished. So strong in that region. And the sweeper cover was set a bit straighter, Lovepreet. But it will have to be a one-man show really from Ali Abid to pull this off. 109 needed. Required run rate of 13 plus. Only 4 wickets in hand. The odds against him keep stacking up. And he goes big over mid-wicket for 6. The counter punch coming in from Ali Abid. Bad delivery once more from Nilansh and he knows it. Tried to follow Ali Abid. And he has that sweet swing. Way back. And he'll need to farm the strike as well. 102 needed in the next 8 overs. So Zubair Khan slashed away and straight to the fielder and dropped. I think it was Abdullah, the 12th man coming in. Well, that should have been taken really. That was slashed hard by Ali Abid. It was straight to him. And yeah, not maintaining his balance. Was half falling over. So a chance given. Well, that proved to be crucial in the overall scheme of things. As long as Ali Abid is there, hope is still alive for GHK. And they certainly do have the experience in the form of Umair Ali Khan alongside him. Not a bad idea, that attempted slower ball. Well read by Umair Ali Khan on that occasion. But that's what you need to do. Keep mixing it up. Show something different. Oh, outside edge. Certainly a learning experience for him. Has the goods, no doubt about it. Punched hard and good catch. Brilliant catch by Shahid Bhutta. One of the tallest fielders on the park for Z Games. And he needed every single centimeter of that height to pull off that catch. So the fuller one for Zubair Khan. Weight on the back foot. And brilliant catch. That is outstanding. And Zubair Khan strikes again. It's 90 for 7. So Shehbaz Ali in at 9. He's a much better batter than that to be coming in at that sort of position. But, well, the entire GHK lineup apart from Dawood Ijaz has flattered to deceive this evening. Nobody has been willing to hang around with Ali Abid and try to take the game deep. In the end, it could be a bit of a hammering. So 92 for 7. Very effective spell here from Nilansh Keswani. Would like to add another to his collection this evening. A massive hit from Ali Abid. Absolutely massive. Into the glass panel for a monster 6. That one sat up nicely. And he has absolutely crushed it for 6. Cannot bowl length to this man. This time a bit fuller, a bit quicker. It's still not impossible, I dare say. Shahbaz Ali is plenty capable with the bat. Oh, how did that miss? Well, no one seems to want to play for the situation. They just want to go and smash everything, which is not the right approach. Oh, just beyond the point fielder. To raise the 100, taken a lot of damage for GHK to get to that mark. And on paper, it does not feel like a winnable game anymore. But you never know. Trying to hit everything out of the park now, taking his chance against the spinners. Ali Abid has gotten him some useful runs. 26 of 21. But the tougher part will be against the seamers. We're getting that extra bounce. Oh, what a great effort by Basil Hamid. He almost pulled off a miraculous catch. In the end, I think it has carried all the way. Yeah, that's the signal. But a brilliant effort. Oh, almost a stunner. And it just fell beyond. So return spell for Bhutta was very effective. It's still a very unlikely equation. 80 needed of 6 overs. But you never know. If they need around 35 of 2 overs, we've seen crazier things achieved at the ICCA Academy Ramadan T20. Not offering any pace at all. Smart from Shahid Bhutta. That if you want to clear those big square boundaries, be my guest. I'm not going to offer you any pace at the moment. The value of experience. Very fine bowler. I think is almost qualified to be selected for the UAE national team. I'm certain he'll get a big look in. Tremendous athlete. Can bat a bit as well. Pace on, but the line was off. He'll be disappointed with that. We're finally developing a very good stable of young fast bowlers in the UAE, alongside the regular guys like Junaid Siddiqui, Mohammad Jawadullah, Mohammad Rohid. We have the likes of Khuzaima bin Tanveer coming through, Ibrar Ahmed, Shahid Bhutta, Zishan Nasir, Mohammad Taimur Bhatti, as we witnessed today. Exciting times for cricket in the UAE. The future is certainly very bright. Of course, did achieve the landmark of participating in the 2026 ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Looking for bigger and better things. Of course, the ultimate dream is to make it to 2027 in the ODI format. Certainly is going to be a robust challenge, but anything is possible. Oh, look at that swing. It's burst out of the hands of Ritya. Thankfully, they had a backstop. Still getting some extravagant movement. So the next semi-final we have coming up, we have 7 districts taking on CSS Group. I'm sure that will be a much more closely fought affair as compared to this one. You have to give a lot of credit to Z Sports, the way they've dominated the game. Pretty much right from ball 1. Hoiked away towards mid-wicket. But once again, those smart, slower deliveries. 15 per over till the end. It's going to be extremely difficult. Maybe if it was around 55 or even 65 thereabouts, you could think about it. Especially with barely any wickets in hand. Just the tail enders after this. Oh, swung away well by Shehbaz Ali. And you never know, the hope is still alive. Connected cleanly to clear the deep square leg. Read the slower ball, went with the angle and cleared the fielder for 6. So 69 needed off 30 balls. Difficult, improbable, but not impossible. Zishan Nasir back into the attack to bowl at the death. Starts off with a wide and a fumble from the keeper. So -2. Z Sports need to cross their T's and dot their I's at the moment. Do the basics. The only way you allow the opposition in is by these kind of mistakes. Extras. Easy runs gifted. Shahbaz Ali has ramped this all the way for 6. Well. What's happening here? A risk taken and the risk pays off. That is fantastic shot. And just about carried those short boundaries once again. And RZ Sports going to blink here and allow GHK back into the game. 20 of 8 for Shahbaz Ali. Oh, it's gone through. And make that +4. Well, what's happening? For once, Prithvi Arvind couldn't keep it in his gloves. Is burst through for 4. Required run rate has come down from 15 to 12.5, or 12.2 to be precise. That means one maximum and you're in the over till the end. Will be a taut delivery. Now you don't need anything fanciful. Just pick up whatever runs are on offer. And that's exactly what Ali Abid is telling him. Listen, mate, we've already got 12 of 4 deliveries, of 3 deliveries. Don't need to do anything silly. Could Z Sports be feeling the heat now? Nervous moments in a crunch semi-final. Will be a wide. Much too short. The noise is coming from the GHK dugout. Are they going to let this game slip away? $12 per over is easy pickings, no matter who is at the crease. Plenty of banter in the middle as well between bowler and batter. Pacey delivery. He held his nerve. Well, Ali Abid will once again have a conversation with Shahbaz, telling him, mate, why? Just relax yourself. If we stay till the end, we have a chance. $50 odd in 4 overs is very doable. He's pinged it over extra cover and it will roll away for 4. Shahbaz Ali is changing the game. The never say die spirit from GHK. Kept his shape. Just played the ball in the right area. Certainly some anxious moments for Z Sports. A swing and a miss, but the damage is done in this over. 52 needed in 4. Well, this one has become a bit of a nail biter now. Shahid Bhutta, he's been exceptional but wicketless. This time you do feel they need him to strike. Well, what is Shabaz Ali thinking here? Was trying to play all sorts of shots in the previous over. A few of them came off. If they can just get an early 6, that will set some panic for Z Sports. This game has well and truly come alive. Gone through to third. Will be a wide as well. Oh dear. They have given away so many extras in these last 2 or 3 overs. And that is keeping the hope alive. Yeah, certainly pitched well beyond the tram line. Don't think you have much of a case as a bowler in that instance. Yeah, it's just a reference point, but when your starting point is beyond the tram line, you don't leave the umpire much of an option to rule in your favor. Will be another wide. Well, when you're trying to bowl so close to that tram line, any error will go against you. You can huff and puff all you like to the umpire. Those decisions will go against you. They were dead and buried 3 overs ago. When Umair Ali Khan got out, but now it's anybody's game. You would say maybe 60-40 in favor of Z Sports. Good delivery. Couldn't sneak a single there. Oh, they will sneak a single now. What is happening? So the confusion has been sorted out. Single stolen by GHK. Well, the wides are really piling up here. An experienced bowler like Shahid Bhutta struggling to control his lines. Yes, he's getting swing, but he's just not been accurate at all. .46 now needed of 22. This is a very winnable game. Z Sports need to hold their nerve. Is this a catch? Yes, it is! The third catch of the evening for Shahrukh Amin. Got big on Shahbaz Ali, trying to force the issue. And that is a fantastic grab. Shahid Bhutta delivers when it truly mattered for Z Sports. He tempted him to go over mid-off. Extra bounce. And a fantastic running catch by the captain. Under pressure once again. Brilliant. And game on once more. So Haider Ali coming in at 10. He can be trusted to hang around. But the runs you feel will need to be made by Ali Abid. At least the vast majority of them. A much needed breakthrough for Z Sports provided by Shahid Bhutta. 46 needed in 21. Nicely bowled there. Pacey delivery. Well, what he's done well in this over at least has not conceded a boundary. Needs to make sure these final two deliveries don't travel. It's been a robust fight back by GHK against the odds. Ooh, that was close, but given as a legal delivery. So in the end, despite a plethora of wides, Shahid Bhutta has done well, but 46 in 19. You just need that one big over. And Ali Abid will clearly be farming the strike. And he can certainly do it. Yeah, refusing the single. That makes sense. So 46 needed of the final 3 overs. So Taimur Bhatti, well, he's been brilliant today, to say the least. 2 for 21. Can he just kill the contest by mopping up the tail? Z Sports have made a meal of it, you have to say, when they were firmly in control. But you have to give a lot of credit to GHK as well for fighting till the end. Punched down the ground. Will they push for two? No chance. Only a single. Good fielding by Shahrukh Amin. The captain himself has taken the responsibility. Taken 3 excellent catches. Working hard at that long on position. There you can see quick sprint to the ball. Gets the throw off quickly. In fact, it was Basil on that occasion. Well, we know all about his class and quality in the field. 45 needed of 17. Haider Ali does his job. Gets Ali Abid back on strike. Where do they find a boundary? Required run rate up to 16 and a half. Once again, they had brought it down to 12.2 at one stage with Shahbaz Ali's cameo. It just shows how quickly things can change. Will refuse the single now. So it's all about Ali Abid now, if he can stand and deliver. And that is certainly not going to be easy against the likes of Mohammad Taimur Bhatti, who has been the standout bowler in my opinion for Z Sports this evening. Especially that spell in the power play. And the block hole once more, squeezed out towards square leg. And only a single. Brilliant bowling. This has been that one tight over they needed at the death. Now the equation becomes difficult. Well, Haider Ali will simply need to close his eyes and swing here. No other option. So 43 needed. Excellent bowling once again from Bhatti. Whatever hope GHK had has been perhaps snuffed out by this brilliant over. Only 3 runs conceded. Even if he gets hit for a boundary now, you would think that it's almost impossible in terms of the required equation. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 145 for 8. Well, they've taken too long to bowl. They're allotted 20 overs here. Z Sports. So the fielding penalties have been enforced. The over rate penalty. The last 2 overs, they are only allowed 4 men outside the ring. They have got a long on, deep mid wicket, deep square, and the deep cover. So the third and mid off are in the ring. And that scenario is going to continue with all of these wides. The disciplines have not been great down the stretch for Z Sports. That's something they'll certainly need to work on if they are to make it to the final, which is very likely. These kind of things can make all the difference. Oh, brilliant slower delivery. Every dot ball is a crushing blow to the hopes of GHK. They've just been outmaneuvered on the day by a better team. It was Ronak Panoli with the early fireworks. Then Vritti Arvind following through. Got them to a sizable score. And then the new ball bowling. Chipped to the left of the mid-off, but not out of the middle. The boundaries have certainly dried up with the departure of Shahbaz Ali. And you have to give a lot of credit to Mohammad Taimur Bhatti and Zishan Nasir, the way they bowled up top. 3 wickets taken in the power play. Nilansh Keswani was excellent as well. Oh, it's gone through the keeper. Will be 4 byes. Once again, that trampoline-like bounce for Zubair Khan Lodi. And nothing Vritti Arvind could do about it. So just keeping that sliver of hope alive. Really took off. So every ball, if it goes for a boundary, that's another one whipped away by Ali Abid. So this game is still alive. 32 needed of 8. Poor ball, pace on the pads. Fantastic shot that. Well, if they need 20 in the last over, you can be sure Z Sports will be nervous. Oh, dot delivery. That was dearly required. .32 needed of 7 does feel like a bridge too far. But every single run was needed here for Z Sports to defend. And this should be a catch. It will be at third. And the final hope will depart for GHK. Excellent slower delivery from Zubair Khan. Balloons a simple catch at third. And Ali Abid will have to head back. Easy as you like for Shahid Bhutta. Excellent slower delivery. In fact, Salman Randhawa there at short third. So final pair at the crease. 32 needed. It does look like Z Sports will be heading to the Union Square House presents ICC Academy Ramadan T20 2026 final, powered by 7 Districts Cricket Academy. And Shahrukh Amir will seal the deal, fittingly with his 4th catch of the evening. A massive win for Z Sports by 31 runs. And Zishan Nasir adds to his tally. They have defeated the Giants and are heading to the finale thanks to a brilliant all-round show. Well, there you can see nobody contributing in the top order. 3 wickets fell in the power play. Then Dawood Ijaz and Ali Abid tried their best. Shehbaz Ali down the order as well with a thrilling cameo. But in the end, they just did not have enough to overhaul the target. 27 extras given by Z Sports. That is certainly something they need to work on before the finale. In terms of the bowling, Zishan Nasir 2 for 25, Mohammad Taimur Bhatti was outstanding, 2 for 24, 1 wicket for Bhutta, 3 for Zubair Khan Lodi, 3 for 32, and Nilash Keswani 2 for 37 as well. Taking a look at the highlights of this run chase, it was a very poor start for GHK with the bat, and they suffered plenty in the power play. Rohan Mustafa falling early in the very first over of the run chase. Yasir Kaleem caught at second slip. And Aftab Alam also closing the face of the bat early, falling to Mohammad Taimur Bhatti. Nilash Keswani then picked up a couple of wickets of Humaj Gondal. And Dawood Ijaz was looking good until he tried one shot too many. And a brilliant catch by Shahrukh Amin at deep mid wicket. Hafiz Almas Ayub could not do much as well, as it was 90 for 7 at one stage. And then there was a mini fight back thanks to Shehbaz Ali and Ali Abid, who fought till the bitter end. But in the end, that score of 187 was just a bridge too far for GHK. So match summary of the first semi-final. It was Z Sports who were invited to bat first and posted a score of 187, led by Ronak Panoli with a stunning 89 of 48. Vritti Arvind getting a well-made 45 of 31. 3 wickets for Saqib Manshad, and GHK were rolled over for 156 thanks to 3 wickets for Zubair Khan Lodi and 2 apiece for Zishan Nasir and Mohammad Taimur Bhatti, as Z Sports Cricket Club win the first semi-final by 31 runs. We'll now take a short break and be right back with the post-match presentation. Good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to the post-match presentation of the first semi-final of the Union Square House Presents Ramadan Cup at the ICCA Academy 2026, powered by 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors for their unwavering support towards the tournament. Our tournament organizer, of course, the ICC Cricket Academy. Our title sponsor, Union Square House Real Estate. Our powered by sponsors, 7 Districts Cricket Academy. Our support sponsor, Millionaire Salon and Dial a Battery. Our co-sponsors, Rainbow Spire Technology and Laibas Perfume. And our broadcast and streaming partner, cricketlounge.tv and Sport Ethics. In the first semi-final, it was Z Sports who defeated GHK by 31 runs. It's time to present the player of the match medallion that will be awarded by our esteemed match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, and it goes to the star opener of Z Sports, Ronak Panoli, for his fabulous innings of 89 of just 48 deliveries in a truly match-winning effort. Ronak, congrats. Producing this kind of innings against opposition like that must be really satisfying.
Yeah, 100%. The wicket was a bit tricky early on, but I thought, if I took some time in, I think I can really catch on and, just cash in on, some bad bowling at times. But, I'm just glad that I got a good knock for the team to get over the line.
Any regrets for missing out on the 100?
Never have. I've never played for milestones. I just thought the ball was there to be hit. Just didn't get enough elevation on it. But I think on another day, it would probably gone over the rope and it would gone for 6.
And we did see you were stretching your left hamstring. Will you be okay for the finale?
Hopefully, I've got another D50 game tomorrow, which I really need to be fit for as well. Hopefully, some ice and I'll be good to go.
We need you in the final. Best of luck for it.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's all from the post-match presentation. Stay tuned for semi-final 2. It's going to be CSS Group taking on 7 Districts.